What's up, everybody? This is the Chronicast number 77, presented to you by Danks Wonder Emporium. I am Jeff, and today we have all the way down from the bedroom floor, KJ.
Woo.
What's up, KJ?
I am great today.
Yeah, you're like, I'm off work now.
Yeah. It's been a nice day today.
Do you remember our little promotion that we started earlier this week?
Yes, I do. Is it for our little ninja friend?
It is. Go ahead and show everyone the Ninja Friend. And just so you guys know, for everyone that hasn't found out about our cool stuff that we've been up to, we are going to start giving stuff away here on the Chronicast. So if you share this stream on any network at all, and then DM us proof that you have shared the stream, we will go ahead and enter you in a drawing to win the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pipe. Every Monday we take the drawing out, and so check back in on Monday to see if you won. Let's get into it, because I know you're excited.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, let's go. What are we smoking on today?
Today we are smoking on some Gabriel.
Ooh.
So
I already like this container.
Isn't it really pretty?
Ooh, there is a magnifying glass on the bottom.
Yes, there is.
I love that.
Isn't that the coolest thing ever?
It's one of the best ones I've seen, honestly.
So the magnifying glass on the bottom is definitely one of the first things she notices, because it's badass.
It's so badass.
Just a couple things about them. They are pesticide free.
Ooh.
And the lid that you have on here too is bamboo.
What?
Yeah, from a miso forest.
That is 100% natural.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I thought that was...
I like this.
And it's sealed with like a little rubber stopper and everything. So I'm assuming when we open this up, we're going to get
smell.
A nose.
I can't wait.
Look at that smile.
I really like this container a lot.
So keep in mind, though, that they are definitely a top shelf vendor.
I can tell.
Like, I mean, this is a 5 out of 5 star package for me.
Yeah, it is. Everything about it looks
absolutely
really good.
Gorgeous. So... what is up? How's it going, Instagram? Thank you for all the love and just tuning in. Thank you guys on YouTube and Periscope and Facebook and everyone else out there in internet lands too. Don't forget to subscribe and share to get entered in a chance to win this cool little guy. Okay, let's get into it for real.
Okay.
5 out of 5 stars for the packaging. What are you holding?
I have cookies and cream. Yeah, I know, right?
What are the test results on that?
We have a total 22.58%.
Nice. So above 20%.
Yeah. And there's like 0.12 CBD. Like a little bit. Nothing.
At least
really,
they tried.
Yeah. They were like, well, it's on there. It's there.
It's there.
Yeah.
We could count it.
Oh, man. So am I going to open this up?
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Okay.
I want to know what the nose on that is.
I know. I'm like, can I undo the plastic?
Oh, gosh. And yeah, and on top of like the little cool bamboo lid that they have, they also put the plastic around it to make it an additional...
You can kind of smell it the second you take the plastic off. Ooh, I love that. That smells so good.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, that smells just kind of very similar to the Cookies and Cream from
Green Acres.
Green Acres.
Yeah.
So one solid nug in there too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's gorgeous. So for the nose, what do you think?
I like it a lot, and I think that this jar helps a lot. When you initially open it, you get just a puff.
Euphoric
yeah.
puff.
Yep, and it's very sweet smelling.
Nice.
Definitely that cookies. Yeah.
You get all with a little bit of that creamy even too.
There is so much keef. There's so much keef in here that the jar just has keef like rolling around in it.
Keef for days.
Yeah.
So you need to like put your finger down there after you're all done and get the keef out.
Look it up. That sounds great.
I think it's really cool too, because all that keefiness really shows up on the bottom with that magnifying glass that the jar decided to put on there. So hopefully you can get that kind of a little bit more satiated. But what do you think for that nose? For me, I liked that a lot. It was very pungent.
Yeah.
You got the cookies, you got the cream. I think that I would give that probably 5 out of 5 stars for that nose.
I think so too.
Very pleasant.
I do.
So, oh, damn.
That is just one beautiful nug.
I mean, you can tell that's just been hand trimmed.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
this is trimmed
gorgeous.
Perfectly.
Yeah. It sat down in a chair and got draped and caped.
I'm like,
they gave it a shampoo.
I'm going to crack it.
Go for it.
Oh, nope. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff, actually. I'm like, oh my God.
You don't want to like break it, but you're like, I do.
It's kind of like it's like, what is happening? it's honestly like I just want to smoke it because it kind of, the longer it's out of the case, the like less of a smell it has.
Oh no, I hate that. Like, because especially when you crack it open, you should get another good like. And I'm not really getting anything from it now that I've like. Oh yeah, that's plain Jane.
Yeah. But in the jar with this, like when you undo the seal, it's super smells. There is just keef all over my hand though.
Keef for days.
Like,
I see it.
Yeah, it's like
that's
all
solid
over.
Though.
It is. Oh, it's a dense.
Good
nug.
Lord.
It is super dense. This stuff feels great, honestly.
Well, yeah, that looks like Christmas.
Yeah.
That is just the frostiest Douglas fir I've ever seen.
Like, that's like, there's a whole layer of keef just in the bottom of this container right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think that for the nug structure too, it's pretty solid. You did say it was kind of hard to break apart there.
It was a little hard. I think maybe the stem just got like a little.
Yeah, it was because it's the stem is.
Yeah, it's kind of But otherwise though, it's like I think it's a pretty good dense nug.
I think so too. I think that I would give it like a high 4, so like a 4.6, something like that. Not necessarily a 5,
not
but
totally a
yeah,
5.
In between a 4 and a 5. So definitely a good rating, but not the best. I think that for the nose on it, I'm gonna mark it down just a little bit more.
Yeah, just because like I honestly the nose is like a 2 for me.
Yeah.
Well, that's out of the package.
Yeah, but I mean, like you broke it open too, and I still was like, what?
Yeah.
Like nothing, man, nothing at all.
So then, maybe like pretty low.
So
but
yeah,
I am loving how much there's just keef for days on here.
And KJ is loading up a fat bowl of this cookies and cream.
I am.
It is her fresh after work bong hit.
For people who want a really dense weed that isn't like super moist, I would say that this is good. It's not dry, but it's not like moist at all.
Right.
And I think that I like people who want good blunt rolling weed. Sorry, I'm like.
You're good. You're like very distracted by how beautiful you're making that bowl look.
It's all the keef on my hands that I'm like gonna drop something like Butterfingers because there's just keef on everything. I'm just like, all right. Dang,
so knowing, because it's really nice to have a bud tender on the show, just because then people can understand that like you've smoked all the other stuff in the shop for the most part.
Yeah, I've smoked a lot of it.
Right, and so you know, like from that price point, man, like that it's just
how much is
it's above $11.67. So that's why I was saying definitely compare it to like the Green Acres and the Diosa Verde.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, just because I think it was close to about $13. So, you know, in between 12 and 13.
I mean, I'm going to tell you though, when people come in and they want something frosty, they won't be disappointed with this.
Right, and the jar alone is just eye-catching.
This is a great
very
container.
Gorgeous.
I love the lid. I love that bamboo.
The bamboo lid.
I do. I like that.
I really like that magnifying glass, actually. That was the thing that turned me on more about it than anything else. So
I love it.
Feel free to see about that taste on the cookies and cream. Out of like the Ursula bong too.
Ooh.
That's really pretty. Ooh.
Okay.
Here
this is
she
the
goes.
one we used the first time I ever did the Chronicast. That's why I grabbed it.
You were like,
nostalgia.
Throwback.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how this tastes.
Yes. She is smoking on the Cookies and Cream by Gabriel Cannabis for all of you that are just now tuning in. And while she takes her hit, don't forget to subscribe and share, and then send us the proof of the share of the post, and we will enter you in our weekly drawing to win the cool little Ninja Turtle pipe that is very cool. The big party bull on the back, it has a carb on the side, and then you just toke from the little sword. What is up, KJ?
Okay. Not as sweet as I thought it would be. Not very harsh, but it has like a little bit of a little bit of a bite at first, just like a tiny bit. It's very earthy, very very piney. Almost a little bit of like a dirt taste to it. I'm trying to see. I could feel it instantly thoh.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
I could feel it as soon as I was exhaling. I was like, "Ooh, this is nice." Yeah. What was it testing at? 22?
20, a little bit over 20,
22.58? Okay. I like it. It really reminds me of like when people say they want something that tastes like weed. It tastes like weed.
Now you get that earthy pininess. You don't get any creaminess or anything from it.
I'm not.
That's all right.
No, yeah, I'm not getting any creaminess.
Well, I mean, we got that for the nose, so that's really cool that that's how it came through for the flavor profile. And then you said the harshness was just a little bit, not...
It's like, at first, it's kind of like when you first start to exhale, you feel it, but then you don't actually need to cough.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'm just not much of a cougher, I guess.
Right. I mean, you take like hella dabs.
I do.
So.
I do. I always thought I was a cougher, though, until I met Maddie.
And you were like, damn.
I was like, damn, she's a cougher. Like,
right.
She just keeps powering through, though.
Yeah, if you ain't choking, you ain't token.
Are you smoking?
Oh, yeah. No, go ahead and finish that one, and then I'll come back through with the Pineapple Express,
Okay,
because that's the one I want to try. I've already tried that one.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, go for it, hun, and see what those effects are. Like, what would you do? What kind of like headiness or anything are you getting, just because of the fact that the sativa that we have, the one that we have downstairs, says it's a 50-50 hybrid, but we're still in an argument. I feel more sativa from the Green Acres Cookies and Cream. Some people feel more indica. So it's always nice to know an educated bud tender's opinion.
Ooh, that one I got a little more sweet on.
Nice.
Round
2.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm gonna go ahead and have to say I'm feeling an indica.
Nice.
Because my eyelids are starting to feel heavy, and that's always indica for me.
Very nice.
Yeah. The taste is growing on me more, though, like a lot. That one was a lot more sweet than the last one.
Nice, because the first one you got that earthiness,
Yeah.
which is probably just from all those like gorgeous crystals on the outside, super terpy,
all that
gorgeous keefy weed.
Yeah.
Right, and then she went through for the second round and was like, oh, sweet, cookies and cream.
I think that, like, this would just be a nice, like, sit on the couch, kind of hanging out with your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of weed. Like, because, you know what? Maybe I am getting the 50-50 because I feel kind of talkative, but, like, heavy.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to do a whole lot, but my brain is going.
Good. So it's like, you don't want to hang out by yourself, which I get a lot from a lot of weed. And then, like, you want to hang out with other people, but you don't want to do it outside.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to, like, if someone was like, let's go for a walk right now, no.
Yeah, no, I'll walk to my fridge.
Yeah, I'll chill right here. Thank you.
I love it.
I'll chill in this seat where I don't have to move at all. And if you have a cat that wants to come over,
invite it.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Like, nice. This is like a good, like, hang out with your pet
strain.
kind of strain.
Yes, eat some cookies and cream and cuddle with the pets.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But man, my eyelids.
That's
like,
perfect.
yeah, I feel it in my eyes a lot.
So do you think that this is worth the price point so far?
I do, because I already feel it, so I do feel like it's kind of worth the price point.
Just because it is that top shelf,
and also the crystals. I love when it's so keefy like that.
Like, it was absolutely so aesthetically pleasing, she's saying.
That I probably would spend the money on it. Not all the time.
But for a treat. Like,
yeah.
Like you were saying with your friends, like, you know, your friends are like, well, you're a bud tender, so, like, you should bring some fire-ass weed over.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
I would bring this. Yep.
Let me bring something over.
Yeah. If I wanted to impress some people, I'd bring this. Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, the magnifying glass? What?
And it's got a bamboo lid.
Right.
Oh,
yours doesn't have that?
Yeah.
Basic.
Jesus. What are you doing? And didn't you say that it was, like, pesticide free?
It is.
So, like, yeah, you already have everybody beat. You're like, excuse me, this doesn't have any chemicals.
Right, I forget how much that's a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like that.
Like, I just forget about it because I'll look at packages and stuff and be like,
oh, yeah.
This has hella pesticides in it. Like, I no wonder it tastes like chemicals. Like, This is not no chem dog.
This tasted like weed. That's what I said. I was like, if someone wanted it to taste like weed, this tastes like weed.
Nice.
This is what this is.
So if you want a good, like, earthy to start with some sweet and, like, some creaminess, great terpy, super keefy nug, get some Gabriel Cookies and Cream. Gorgeous jar, too, to reuse. Oh, my God. The jar is so awesome.
I think I just got some of the cream.
Ooh. She keeps getting deeper into it. It's like an Inception
it's
strain.
Different flavors, honestly. Like, that hit tasted a little bit like a Cookies and Cream Hershey's bar.
Oh, shit.
Like
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
I like this. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
I do.
So that's a definite buy from KJ.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the lemon OG, shall we?
Yes.
I'll,
I can't wait to smell
look at
that.
this one real quick if you don't mind. 5 out of 5 on the packaging. Same. It has the cool like design on it. That lemon OG. It has the magnifying glass on the bottom where you can see all the weed better. It does have a bamboo lid. I think all of that's pretty damn cool. So 5 out of 5 stars from me. KJ. Oh my God. You definitely smell all the limonene in it for me. But once again, I mean, we're excited, but then we're going to take it out and it hopefully will smell better than the cookies and cream did. So, but I got that.
I like that.
I do too. It smells very clean.
Yeah. And I mean, just already, I see all the keef.
Oh yeah.
I see all the keef. Ooh, I like that they did a little green silicone.
Yeah, did you see that?
That is such a cute little thing. It matches.
And then the other one over here is like, you know, clear because it's the white and black from the cookies and cream. And I saw they had some other strains on their website. And they had one that was, I believe, sherbet or gelato. It was one of the two that we smoked the other day. It was one of the two, the ice cream ones. And then I was like,
colorful.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was very pinky. And then this was the same like fuchsia type pink. And I was like, what? See,
like
have
that.
fun with it.
I like
but not
when
too much fun because we're not marketing to kids.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That's color, but not so much color that it's like child appealing.
Right.
I like it.
It gets sticky with
Adult
that.
appeal.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I like that. Looks so clean.
Very sleek.
Yeah.
Like this would be like a Nordstrom. Like if we were to go somewhere, it'd be like the Nordstrom strain that you would get at like Macy's.
This is the lemon OG.
The lemon
By
OG.
Gabriel.
So I said 5 out of 5 on the packaging. The nose for me, I think would probably be in the 4 out of 5 range
I was
as well.
thinking 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5 for you.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna take it out and then kind of really get in there
Really?
too, but
I'm scared to do that. Because
there's
the last
nothing.
one-
I'm gonna
Yeah.
break it. But real quick, nug structure is all right. It was it fell off the stem a little bit in the jar, so that makes me pretty sad. But the nug structure is gonna be a 3 out of 5 for me. And then the trim job is
Not
good,
as
but
good as the other one at all.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, I was like consistency, people, but probably like a 3.5 out of 5 for the trim jar for me. Is
Yeah.
that what you're
I
thinking?
mean, I would even go as low as like 2.5.
2.5 from KJ.
Yeah. If you're gonna be top shelf, you gotta be
All
top
right,
shelf.
all right, a little bit, just a little bit.
Oh, I do. I get it.
Okay, yeah. Now crack that in half again. You'll get it right away.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to steal it
No,
from you
you're okay.
because I was like, wait, no, I cracked. Ooh, did you hear that?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What do you get?
I like it.
I like it. She says.
I get like a very like lemon and pine smell.
Very lemon and
Like-
pine.
Yep. I'm just like like wine. You gotta like twirl it around a little bit.
Right.
Get that air going in there. No, I don't know.
Aerate the.
Is that what it-
aerate
yeah,
the? I think so. I'm just trying to sound really fancy. to
Well,
be honest with
that's
you.
a thing in like being a barista when you're steaming milk.
You
but
have and
you're
then
aerating it, but
you have to,
that's
like-
with a steam wand and heat. So I don't know if that's the same thing, or if it's just I don't know. Who knows? Whatever.
we'll find out soon enough.
Science.
Science, coffee, weed, it all goes together.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what I need after this. Coffee.
Well, go ahead and hand me that pipe, and I'll start loading some of this lemon OG, if you please. Gosh, it's really pretty, though. I mean, the red pistons in it are just gorgeous, and the taste of it, like, I'm trying to just mold this little ball here, and my fingers are
Sticky.
covered in, like,
Sticky,
just
icky.
keefy. Like, that was from touching it for 4 seconds. So, just look at that. Peace. Look at that. From just barely even
Yeah,
like moving it around, and then you still
resin.
smell that really fresh lemon like
Yeah.
on your fingers, and I love that terpene. That's my favorite one.
That's my citrus
Second favorite.
for me.
The humuline's my favorite.
All right.
So, while KJ takes a big fat rip of this lemon OG to let us know what she thinks, all of you out there, don't forget to share this post. Send us some information on how you shared the post with a screenshot or something. We'll enter you to win our weekly drawing. You want this little guy, don't you? Yes, you do. Miss KJ. Dun-dun, dun-dun.
Okay, so definitely get the lemon, which I like, but it's a lot more Okay. I'm going to have to be honest.
Okay.
It's a lot more harsh. But I also don't like smoking out of pipes. To me, like, in a bong, it's just always less harsh. So, it's a little bit, like, harsh to me. Yeah?
That's really harsh.
Okay. I don't know if, like, I couldn't tell if it was just me.
Absolutely not.
Or not, because I don't like pipes, and I'm a little biased.
No, I don't like that.
I mean, like, you got a little lemon, but it's harsh lemon. Not it could be better.
It definitely could,
could be
especially
better.
for that price point. It was beautiful up until then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna puff pass on that.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Just tap it out. We'll go on to the next.
Okay.
The flavor, like she said, I got a little bit of that lemon too. I didn't get anything else but lemon, so that was really nice. I got like that really just fresh lemon profile, and I really appreciate that. But the harshness was just, that was intense.
That
and
was
bad.
Yeah, bad.
So.
Sorry, bad experience.
Other than that though, Lemon OG, it was the shit. It was testing out 28.6%, so that's kind of cool.
That is, I mean, that's good, but you shouldn't have to taste that.
That was hard. Yeah, that was, I mean, rewind it and you can see my face. Irrelevant. What do you have?
Ooh, you're just gonna throw that to the side.
Just throw it to the side. Who cares?
I have Pineapple Express. The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
Total cannabinoids 17.24%.
Ew.
That's pretty low. Okay, you can't be coming in at 13 whatever a gram for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know your test results need to be a little bit higher than that.
They just need to be.
They're not always 100% accurate, but like, you know, as a customer,
that's just a little lower than I'd want it.
If I was to show this to a customer, if you were to show this to a customer, you know that they would be like,
they wouldn't. I mean, they would look at it and then they'd want to see other strains because that's not a high enough test.
The Kush we just got in all test at like 30%.
Yeah, all of those are gonna
and I think those are like $12 or so.
And they're like $12.25 a gram, and they're like 40 something for the eighth, which is a little crazy. Not crazy, a little spendy.
It's a little spendy.
But their numbers are like all
phenomenal.
great. Yeah, like if I was gonna spend that much on it, it would be for something that tests like that.
I mean, I got the bell ringer last night, and I got to hang out with Christine for a minute, and we smoked it, and I was like, that's why we liked the bell ringer. And then Caitlin texted us and asked how much an eighth of the white grape stomper was, and she said that was fire too. So now I want to like try the rest of them. Which one were you going to try first? I know you were asking about it.
I don't know. There are a lot down there.
Yeah,
there are a lot. I don't even know. There was, I can't I'm going to be honest, I can't remember what the strain was.
Well, I think that those two were the only indicas, the bell ringer and the white grape stomper.
It probably wasn't.
And I think that the other ones are all hybrids or sativa.
I tend to be a sativa fan when it comes to flower.
Well, and I know you're a big tangy fan.
I love tangy.
Right.
And
it's
citrus. Anything lemon, orange, tangy.
And so on the Chronicast, we tried
I heard that one was, I already heard that was disappointing.
You're like, don't tell
I did. I saw it and I was like,
I might have been looking at that
Clementine.
Clementine.
Actually, I think the reason I don't remember the strain name was because I was looking more at all the different buds, what all the different strains were looking like.
Because they're all so different, right?
I mean, like the strain is important to me, but in the end, it's how the actual buds look that I care like the most about. So I was going through looking at how each different box of buds was looking. So
very cool.
Yeah,
that's so cool. See, like everyone is a little bit different when they like to pick out their weed, and that's what we have to understand when we're looking at our customers here. Some people only care about a test result. They don't care how leafy and gross the weed is.
Yeah.
Some people only care what the weed look like. They don't care about the test result. Some people only want a chocolate flavored strain.
Yeah,
if it does not taste
absolutely.
like chocolate, they will not smoke it. So
it's everybody smokes different.
Right.
And like that's cool though. That's the whole community. I know
I'm getting a little bit of effects from that lemon OG hit I took. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I got a
little giggly.
Very giggly. Yes, I'm very uplifted. A little bit more focused though than I would say haze. Yeah. Like I get a little bit more of that focus behind my eyes that I appreciate when you're trying to like get something done.
Yeah.
So
my eyelids are a little heavy still from the first one, the Cookies and Cream. So I like that this is picking me back up a little bit. I kind of forgot what I was saying.
It's all right. Hey, man, don't worry about it.
I was like, wait, don't
That's the Cookies
open
and
this till
Cream
you can
talking.
talk about
Oh yeah,
it.
no, packaging 5 out of 5 stars, man. It was across the board because
Yeah.
that's a bomb ass jar. But I'm curious about that nose.
Let you reopen it from
Okay,
the
okay,
seal.
okay. What did you get?
It smells great, but it's not probably gonna. I feel already like it's gonna be the same way as the other ones,
Yeah.
where it's not gonna smell once it's out.
I'll take half. You take half.
Yeah.
Yas, she says.
Yas.
Yas. Gorgeous, gorgeous red and orangish pistons on that thing. They are just absolutely beautiful. Very frosty. Very hard too, but if I squeeze it just enough, it's crunching already on me. So very, very dry, I think.
Yeah.
When you break it open, though, you get a little bit of skunk in there. Like, oh, just a little bit of...
Yeah, I smell that.
But you do get that nice tropical flavor that you go for in a Pineapple Express, too. Unfortunately, at the price point that it's at as well, we'll have to be a little bit harsh on it still, just because of the fact that we have a few Pineapple Expresses in the shop right now. And I personally will be comparing this to our Triumphs.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
have not had the Triumph Pineapple Express yet, but I've had the Triumph Tangy, and that is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
Here, let me help you out.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
How are you feeling still?
Oh, you just knocked the weed
did
out
it.
of my hand. Oh, thank you.
Oh, sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties.
I feel a little, well, that kind of describes it. I'm a little bit like, what is happening around me right now? I have a little like spatial awareness effects going on, which I don't get from a lot of strains. Like,
Nice.
that's something that I actually like to look for in strains because it's like one of the first times I ever got really high.
It's a memory
Yeah,
thing.
it was like I had some spatial awareness issues, like couldn't walk through this doorway very well. I was kind of moving around. Couldn't get up these like 3 steps. That was all it was. I couldn't really get up them, but I've always remembered those effects, and so sometimes I get the occasional high or like strain where that happens, and I love that.
You're like, I have to go hunt that down.
Yeah,
Because that's what I want.
I love getting those where I have that perfect, like, ooh, this is like that one high from when I first smoked.
From when I first smoked.
Yeah, it's all
Aw.
like nostalgic.
Well, I really like that Cookies and Cream. I went ahead and killed that for her while she's loading another bowl of the Pineapple Express. I did get the creaminess from it. I didn't get a lot of cookies, but just a little bit, and that was probably only because of the fact that, you know, I had hit it solo through, so I'm going to have to... Don't be sorry. There's always more to smoke.
Oh, I know.
Oh, she knows. These packages are really cool. It was
I
just...
love their packaging.
I think the only one I enjoyed so far was that Cookies and Cream.
I'm gonna be
so.
honest. I'm getting kind of like a cheese smell.
Is that where I was getting that skunk
That's
from?
when you said skunk, I was like, I'm getting cheese, but maybe. And then
I just got stinky.
it's cheese, because I don't really like cheese, and I know. So I'm gonna smoke it. But when I first started smoking, one time we got this like blue cheese.
Okay.
Did not like it. It was terrible. It was the worst tasting weed I ever had, and I was like, "This is no."
That's the worst tasting cheese
It's
too.
not my thing. Yeah.
Sorry for those that like cheese that's half alive, but blue cheese is gross in my opinion.
I definitely like not my thing, but we'll see how. Maybe it won't taste like it.
Right.
So.
But I mean, so you dislike it so much though that the nice thing is that if that flavor profile does come through, you'll probably pick it up. Because you'll be like, yeah, I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
So it's nice if it is in there because for me, and Pineapple Express should taste like a pineapple, like tropical fruit.
It should taste pretty sweet. There's a ton of keef on my hands.
She's still she'll be smelling her hands all night, like,
Yeah.
how's it going, Gabriel?
Yeah. Have you met
Phrasing.
my boyfriend Gabriel?
Right, Gabe, how's it going?
He's quite the man.
He's well put together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very giggly. Definitely.
It's picked me up a lot from the other one. The other one, I said I didn't want to do anything, and now I do kind of.
I'm getting the body relaxation from that
But
Cookies and Cream.
I want to I still don't want to move around. I just would want to play a video game or a board game now. Something that requires more of my attention, but not a ton of physical activity.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
I could totally get down with that.
Yeah. Maybe just take a blanket out in the yard and just lay there outside. So you're like outside but not moving.
Right.
I know, that's weird.
Well, I think I forgot to say something about the trim job on this guy, and I
Yeah.
had to say that the trim job on it was perfect. This one was like the other one. I had to say a 5 out of 5
The
star
first
for
one.
the trim. We did go over the nose already, and then I think all we have left is the
Taste?
flavor and the harshness.
And the,
Because the other one was not good.
yeah, that lemon was pretty harsh. And we
Here
have
she
other
goes.
lemon strains that don't taste
We have
like
so
that.
many
Yeah.
lemon strains.
So,
We even had a lemon skunk for a minute from the high altitude. That one was a nummy one too. Here she goes.
okay. I like it. There's not a cheese taste.
Nice.
Just a smell. It's not as sweet as I want it to be. Not harsh like the lemon. Maybe we need to take the lemon out of the bong, but
Oh, we probably will.
yeah, okay. I'm like, I know sometimes the pipes just make it worse.
Right.
Um,
I'm getting a little harshness.
yeah.
It's faint, but it's not the cookies and cream. That cookies and cream was so smooth.
You know, actually, as it lingers, there's a little more of a cheese taste. For me.
You get that behind your tongue? Check again.
It's in the back. It's in the back of my tongue, actually.
Well, while she is making sure that the cheese is there, don't forget to like and share. We will enter you in our weekly drawing for this lovely little pipe. This week is what we are giving away. I named him Dank. He is the cousin that stays at home and eats all of the pizza because he has a yellow rubber band around his head. Bandana, eye mask. I said rubber band because he's so tiny. It looks like a rubber band.
It does, though.
Definitely a fun derpy high.
Yeah. Okay, I don't like that. It does. It tastes a lot like cheese.
Uh-oh.
It shouldn't taste like cheese if it's a Pineapple Express. Excuse me.
Do you see what you did?
Come on.
So is it puff puff pass for you?
It's a puff puff pass.
Well,
On flavor. And
especially
all
for
of it
that
is
price
just
point
bad.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only kind of weed I don't like. And that's what they managed to turn Pineapple Express into.
I mean, we all have that one, man. And yeah, you're right. Pineapple Express shouldn't really taste very dirty. It should taste pure tropically.
Cleaner and
Very clean.
yeah.
So, all right.
Aw.
Well, I think that's it for today. Mr. Gabriel, you did not impress KJ or I very much, but maybe another try some other time. Until tomorrow, what are you all going to do? Like and share to win the little guy. And KJ, do you have anything else to say?
Nah.
All right.
Wait. The high from this, though,
Is?
is okay. That's all I'll say about it.
That's all you'll say about it.
Yeah.
All right. Still a puff puff pass though?
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
It's all right. I just wanted to make sure.
Mhm.
So until tomorrow, you guys, will see you at 4:20. Live higher.